things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. We are talking all things live streaming. We're going to start off, if you don't mind giving me a like, give me a like. We're going to start off here on YouTube with the thinking that we are going to go over to the TikTok street shortly, and we'll connect over there as well. So feel free to come in, ask questions. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions. So I appreciate the support. If you have not liked the live, give me a like, but then also click that subscriber button. You'll see it below as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to get started in just a few minutes. So if you have any questions, feel free to come in and, like I said, like the live as well as comment and subscribe. All right. And so we're going to head over to the TikTok streets. I was running super late. Today's just been a late day. I did a late start in the AM. And now I'm here in another late start in the PM. So we're going to get better this time. Next time around, I got to do better with my timing. It does impact my timing on the back end and all the things I need to do. So it is not helping me when I'm late like this. But I appreciate you all being here. So let's get going. We're going to say hello in the chat and just know that we're going to talk all things live streaming. I am lipstick for a second. I am a YouTube partner, so I also have the shopping cart. I also have the membership. So if you're interested in becoming a member, and so we can do member specific content, as well as I have gifting. So you guys are welcome to support the live stream in that way as well. You'll see ads are running. I am a YouTube partner that also has the AdSense enabled. I would tell you guys, turn it on, get to growing your channel, try to be as intentional as possible to get it moving and growing. So all that is important too for your channel. So let me know if you have any questions though. We're gonna answer questions and make sure we are supporting you in with this live stream. And if you do have any questions, let me know. All right, my dear friends, we are going to go live on TikTok in just a few minutes. So I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to go live in just a few minutes. And thank you all for being here. Make sure you give me a like. Give me a like. Also, click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all being here to support the live stream. Hello, my friend. How are you, friend? We're going to get going in just a few minutes. So thank you so much for being here. And we're going to go live on TikTok. So you guys are going to hear me in real time. Typically, I have a microphone up here as well. So let me pull this up. I'm going to make sure I have this turned on. You know what? We'll fix it later. Hey, pals, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. How you doing? I've been running late all day today. I'm like, I cannot get right. It is definitely a problem today. Today's been a sluggish, slow day, a slow start for me. So I'm gonna go over to TikTok since I am literally still moving slow. All right, friends. TikTok Live, TikTok Live. We are talking all things live streaming. So come in, ask questions. We are talking how to go live streaming tips. Welcome to the room. We are talking about all things live streaming. So come in, ask questions. He said, "Oh, I know, friend. Poor TikTok. poor, poor community." It's like, Doc, where are you? Moving so slow. So, all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. We are talking how to go live. If you're new to the room, you guys are hearing me in real time saying all the things that matter for your live stream. Hey, e-nurse. And we are talking specifically on TikTok because TikTok has a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on this platform. Whereas YouTube, not as much need to focus on all the details. I think there is a need to talk about strategy. You have to think about your YouTube strategy, your growth strategy, as well as this thinking about how to get started. So there's a lot going on that front, so that you can kind of get moving. It's a long game. I tell people that all the time. TikTok is more of a shorter game. in terms of learning the platform, getting used to it, and monetizing. Okay, there we go. Something on my tooth. So appreciate you guys all being here. Coach Rhonda, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Hopefully you're doing well as well. I'm going to put my board up. I forgot my board. You know what? I had the board today. We had the 14-day challenge for a reason because we are in the middle of the month. So I want to acknowledge that we are in the middle of a month, and this is a great time to get started if you are looking to start your live stream journey. 14 days are still remaining. There's still enough runway for you guys to get started and get moving and building your community. And so I want to talk about that. I spent a little time in the AM live talking about Community Fest. So we'll spend some time there as well. And then we also talked about campaigns, other campaigns, especially for the agency. So I'm excited for all the people who are going to be doing the Outfit of the Day challenge. We also have another Community Fest challenge that is happening as well. So there's a lot going on. So I'm so excited. So we're going to get started. I have a lot to share. You guys already see the hashtag is up and out for our campaign that's within the agency. If you haven't signed up, this is your time to sign up. Um, so thank you so much, friend. You know what? I need people not to be. Thank you, pals. I was like, what? You hesitated for a second, pals. You thought it was a real comment. Hey, Rachel, welcome to the room. I think you thought that was real. You didn't move as quick as you should have. Well, welcome to the room, everybody. Appreciate you. Flo, welcome back, friend. Thank you so much. I'm outside. I wasn't looking at this. You wasn't? Okay. You said I could leave. Don't leave. Good afternoon, everybody. So, I'm laughing at pals. There was somebody put a comment in my chat telling my mom pick up the phone like I'm their mother, and pals didn't mute them. She said she was outside. She didn't see it. I was like, I think you thought that comment was real. Anyway, welcome everybody. Hey, friend, how you doing, Lady T? Kava, how are you, friend? Kiwi, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for that. I love you so much. We are back. We are doing our likes and our taps. We're warming up the room. We are talking all things going live. What's my heart? Wait, did I mess it up? TikTok. TikTok, I was waving my head. It's supposed to do like a little heart around my face. I missed it. Good morning. How you doing, friends? Come on in. How you doing, Leslie? Others coming in. So we're going to talk about the 14-day challenge. I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started in just a minute. Thank you so much, friends. Okay, let me fix my board. We'll talk about some stuff. We had a whole long conversation. I'm going to talk about Community Fest. That's where I normally start. Where I normally start. And basically, I want to make sure you guys know what to do as we're preparing for the next phase of Community Fest. Community Fest is going to in the warm-up phase. We have 2 more days left, both Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're going to roll into the official qualifiers, then the regionals, as well as the global finale. That's what's going to happen. And so the qualifiers run from the 18th of June all the way into the 25th. And then we go into the global finale, which starts on the 28th to July 2nd. So there's a lot to know, a lot to do. So I don't want you guys to get confused by any of it. So I'm sharing information so you can get started. You said, what is Community Fest? You said community first. Community should always be first, friend. Joking. But yeah, so Community Fest is what we're talking about here. Hey, Coach B, thank you so much for that daily heart me. We are doing our warm-ups. We're tapping up the room. So if you guys don't mind tapping, sharing out the live as well, we appreciate you being here. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. And so let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate the support. Hey, Behavior Talks, welcome to the room as well. Vital, welcome. Thank you for that daily heart me, Vital Tea. Vitality Tea. Is that it? Vitality Tea. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. Um, And we're 6 minutes in. We're almost at 6 minutes, so we're still a little behind. We'll see if we can get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. Thank you all for the shares, the likes. Uh-oh, somebody's comment got filtered. If you want to rewrite your comment, so we can see it. Good afternoon, and you're welcome. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much, Flo. I appreciate the what was that? The kitty cat. What's the kitty cat? Awesome. You're awesome. I was like, what does the kitty cat do? All right. Hey, Luke. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you. I got it that time. All right, friends. Thank you all for the support. We're going to get started in just a minute. What I shared earlier, Community Fest is TikTok's pretty much biggest campaign. Is one of the two biggest campaigns that they do. And essentially it'll run, as you can tell, is a whole big process. It's a lot going on, a lot to keep up with. So that's gonna run for at least um 3 weeks. So we got like this 3 week time frame that we're doing Community Fest. So I just want to make sure you guys know that there was like a pre campaign that was called Community Countdown. So you heard people talking about that. Prizes are given to both viewers as well as the live host if they run up on higher up in the leaderboard. Yes, OMG, I know. It's a lot. Hey friend, hi Solus, how you doing, friend? And so with that, it runs about 3 weeks. And so you want to make sure you sign up. I tell you guys, it's 2 views that you have. Hey L, welcome to the room. It's 2 views that you have. Is you as a viewer, so you guys as viewers, and then it's you as a live host. All right, so you're looking at 2 different ways of engaging. I have a new feature I want to show you guys. Okay, let me do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna surprise some of y'all. But I have something I didn't realize it was here. He said, "Oh boy, how come my fan club is grayed out?" Oh, it grays out if you haven't sent the Daily Heart Me in at least 7 days. Okay, so you haven't been back in 7 days, my friend. So you have to send the heart me again. So once you press the heart me up top, it'll allow you to renew your fan club, your membership in the room. So you have to resend the fan club. So I'm gonna show the fan club in a second. I'm gonna show you guys something else if you guys didn't realize it. Click the gift box. If you don't mind clicking the gift box. Let's click the gift box. You did 2 hours today. Congratulations. Look at there. So I want you guys to look here at the bottom. Let me flip my camera around so you guys can see it. So you'll see the different words at the bottom. It says gives, interactive, exclusive. If you scroll over, don't scroll off the screen. Let's scroll off the screen, be nice. If you scroll over, you'll see that little backpack, okay? And once you see your backpack, I want you to click the backpack. It has your votes. That's where your votes are sitting. Who knew that? Did you all know that? Did y'all know y'all votes was there? So it tallies how many votes you've gotten so far on this account. So I have 231 votes. Nope, nope. Hey, listen, don't have any votes. So we're gonna get you some votes. 390. Okay, okay. Look at you, friend. I think I have like a little over 400 on this account. My Dr. Lisa. What votes? Votes for Community Fest. Okay, so D, let me Demetria, let me explain Community Fest for you since you're here with me, friend. You said what votes? So it's in your backpack. All right. You said, oh, what do the votes mean? The votes are for Community Fest. You're going to be casting votes. So I said you got 2 views. You got you as a live host. I mean, me as a live host. I'm the live host right now. You guys wear the live host hat as well. So you as a live host, and then you as viewers. So there's 2 different views you're looking at, okay, for Community Fest. So you are live viewers right now. So let's go through the viewer process first. So in what I just shared was in the gift box. Okay, so you're going to need to know this because at some point you're going to use those votes. You're collecting votes. So viewers collect votes. You guys are viewers, you're collecting votes. Live host collects points. You're collecting points as a live host. So 2 different selves. I didn't have anything in my backpack. You said, so now we got to get you some stuff in your backpack. Okay, we're going to get you some stuff in your backpack. I have no box, no explanation on what gifts are. He said, we're gonna get you right, Luca. Luca, we got you, friend. We did just get the flash goal. It is 33 roses. TikTok is doing the most this Monday afternoon, almost evening. If you guys don't mind supporting, it is the flash goal. It's one per person. Luke, this is how you're gonna get your gift box back, your blue box, because you need to send a rose. This is your redemption. So once you send a rose, you'll have your blue box back. You'll have you won't have your Great Lisa box. I don't know if I saw that, but you need to send a heart me. We'll talk about that in a second too. And so if you guys don't mind supporting the flash goal, it's one per person. We need 33 people to support it. If you could send a rose down here or a swipe up here and see the rose, those are the two places you can send it. So it is roses, roses for the flash goal. Okay, so roses for the flash goal. I appreciate you guys supporting the flash goal. We'll do this. Flash goals come every it is a 15-minute countdown, and I can repin it in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Oh, it's a different language. Look at that. Awesome, awesome. You leveled up in the community. That's the first time I've seen it. What language is that? Let me know what language that was. That's awesome. And so when it comes to, hey, Ocean Summers, appreciate your friend. Others who are coming in the room, if you don't mind supporting the flash goal. So Backpack has your votes. So as a viewer, you are collecting votes. Those votes you're going to cast for your favorite live hosts. All right. So at some point, those votes are going to be needed. Okay. So in the meantime, you're collecting votes. You're collecting votes based on the other actions you're doing. I'm going to show you those actions. And then you're collecting points based on the actions you're doing as a live host and how your fans are supporting you. Okay, so you as viewers, you as fan club members, you're supporting the live host to say, hey, this is my favorite person. And because you're supporting them, doing the things that matter for Community Fest, you're collecting votes, but you're also giving your support. All right. All right. So we're going to talk about it's two different screens I'm going to take you through. All right. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate it. So this new feature, and I honestly, y'all, I got caught up in a battle. That's how I found out it was there. And you know, honestly, I should have remembered because it was there for the other campaigns too. That's where they stick your votes at. It's always in the backpack. But I was in a battle and I clicked. I was like, oh, look at my votes. So that's what just happened. I was so distracted today. Forgot to mention Fest. Did you really? Yes, you got to mention the Fest to your community. I came in. That's what I came in and supported. I supported the Fest, the support tab. I'll talk about that too. Um, so here's what we're gonna do. So really quickly, I just showed you guys. And thank you so much for supporting. I showed you guys the backpack. So if you click the gift box, here's the gift box underneath. You'll see under the gift box. Uh, Please act right. Let's see. It slides over. Be nice. My phone. It gets so stuck sometimes. That little symbol there is the backpack. So I want you guys to click that backpack. And if you are ever in a battle, this is where your power ups are going to be located too. And you guys are probably going to say, what's a power up? What are you talking about, Doc? Power ups is going to be another role that says the power ups. I know that because I was in that battle and that's where it was located. But in the meantime, as you're doing Community Fest, this is your votes. That's what you're going to cast later. So the votes are what you're collecting now, and you're going to use them later to vote for your favorite live host. You know, when the time comes. Okay, so that's where they're located. I'm so behind in Community Fest. That's okay. That's okay. You can catch up. It's not too late. You got 2 more days. Not too late. You can put some points out there. Collect some points. Get some votes. So you can do both. Okay. So let's talk about the viewer. So you guys are viewers. Okay. As viewers, you have oh, well, let's see. I don't know. I probably blocked a word. Gotta see what I did. Okay. So we have to be live to get votes. And have to participate in Community Fest. Not sure where. Okay, so Flow, you have to be live to get support from your fan club members. So fan club members are here. Okay, so the people, if you're in my room, if it says follow, that means you need to follow the live host. I'm the live host. You're following the live host. So that means you're supporting me in that way. And then if it says join, you have to have coins on your account to join my community. My community is called the fan club. The fan club is where we all kind of work together. We support each other. It's a one coin. Think of it as one penny to to join someone's fan club, and it's a daily check in. So when you come into their room, you keep coming. You send your daily heart me. That's what they call the check-in. You can send popular votes. That's what Coach B is doing. You also can send that Dr. Lisa Cares. That's called the community gift. Those are things you can do. TikTok is going to give you a checklist. So if you're brand new to my room and don't know what the Daily Heart Me is or what the fan club is, think of it as a fan club. Like if you have your favorite singer, your favorite artist, your favorite comedian, your favorite band, you go to their concerts, you buy their music, you follow them on social media, you do all these things because you're a fan. Well, TikTok has brought that same concept here, and they made the Daily Heart Me that way for you to support your favorite live host. All right. Tia, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, friend. I see you, Demetria, coming back in. Good afternoon. Always learning from you. Appreciate you, Shayla. Dr. Lisa, you keeping up with all the community festivals. We're talking about it right now. Which stay with me, Tracy. We talking about like literally perfect timing. I'll recap some stuff I already talked about, but perfect timing, friend. And so when it comes to the fan club, you're a fan. So TikTok gives you a checklist. So we're gonna walk through the checklist. Now, if it says follow, you need to follow the live host. If it says join, that means you haven't joined my fan club. So you won't be able to participate in what I'm talking about now. All right. When you go to someone else's room, if you haven't joined their fan club and click that, you won't be able to participate. So none of this will make sense if you haven't participated. Now, I will tell you, this is a room where we talk about going live. You should be doing Community Fest. Community Fest is a great way to build community. Okay, you got your community rallying behind you. It's also a great way to grow as a live host because you're going to get more friends, more followers, and the gameplay does give you more exposure. So people are going to come in your room. They want to connect with you. They're going to follow you. They're going to join your fan club. They're also going to be looking for votes. Okay. They're going to be trying to collect votes. And so all that's part of the gameplay. So it's going to be a good time to make sure that you're going live and you're building community, and you are also exposing yourself for even more people to come and join your community. So I want to make sure you kind of think about this from a big picture perspective. All right. So let's see. I'm a former artist and hard to start on TikTok. You're my guru. You're so funny. Thank you, friend. How you doing, Apothecary? Welcome to the room. New to TikTok, wanted to learn how to go live. All right, friend, you're in the right room. Thank you so much for being here. Other new friends, put new in the chat so we can say hi to you and support you as well. So the Daily Heart Me, we're gonna click it. So what happens is if it says, you see how it says plus 32 points, that means there's points for me to claim because I've been doing things. All right. I've been doing things in this live already, and TikTok has said, oh, well, you want to claim the credit for that, claim those points so that you can continue to grow and level up in this room. So that's what's happening. So whenever you see the plus symbol and some numbers there, that means there's something for you to do. You're supposed to be doing something. So you're going to click. That's what you're going to do. You're going to click that heart me. Oh, wrong thing. It went to my name. Let me click it again. My finger must have hit it. There. So this is the name of my room. It's called the Go Live Fam room. This is my badge. That's what you guys see. So I know you're a fan club member because you have that badge that says Lisa next to your name. This account, this is my agency page. It's a level 11 in my room. The levels go from level 1 to 50. Okay. They just added this new little feature here where you can dress up the heart me, and that's where you can kind of go and redeem and add some accessories and stuff to the heart me. So they're trying to make it a little fun and games for the community. Hey Vicky, how you doing, Coach Vicky? And so with that, you have these different tasks here to do. And remember I said I have to claim something. I did something already. I got points for doing my comments. So TikTok says, hey, put a comment in. You're a fan club member. You should be talking. You should be in the chat communicating. So you get points for that. Did we get that flash go, you all? No, we're about halfway there. So let's see. If you guys don't mind supporting the flash goal with roses, it's one per person. If you sent a rose already, then you already sent your rose. But if you haven't sent a rose, it's the perfect time to do it. We needed a total of 33. We need 13 more. So that's 13 different people. So different people would have to send roses. So we need 13 more people to support that flash goal. I think we need 10 now. So 10. If you guys don't mind, 10 different people. It's one per person. Thank you all for supporting that flash goal. If you didn't support the flash goal, thank you for that daily heart me. I'm talking to you. Okay. You're the person I'm talking to. So if you don't mind supporting the flash goal, it is one per person. How do you get words on the live like on the screen that tells you the live is? That's called a board. You do that in your settings before you go live. So it's under settings, it's boards. So hello, Carolyn. Let me finish this, and some of that stuff I could talk about. I could show you also, but let's talk through this first. So the Go Live fam, this is what we're doing. So heart me, you send that. If you send the heart me, that's how you send it. If you add a comment, you can add a comment. You're gonna claim points for that. Thank you everybody coming in. Thank you. You're welcome. And then these are some tasks. This task I want to point out because this is one of the tasks that TikTok is asking you to do for Community Fest. So it's exactly right here. So we'll talk about that in a second. Sending gifts, sending populars, the community gift, those are all other ways to support. I scrolled down. I don't know if you guys caught what I did. I came all the way down to the bottom. On the bottom, it says Community Fest. Okay? We're going to click this. That's what you're telling your fans to go to. That's what you're doing when you go in someone's room. You are coming in and you're clicking the Daily Harmony. You're scrolling down and you're going to Community Fest. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be doing. And so when you go to Community Fest, you're going to get a list of other things to do to support the creator and collect your votes. Those votes that we talked about that you're going to do to support the creator. Okay? So here's some of the tasks. You get 100 points for doing this template video. All right. So there's 2 videos you could do. You're going to get a total of 200 points, 100 per, I'm sorry, votes, 100 votes. Remember, we're on the viewer side. So the viewer gets votes, the live host gets points. So you guys are going to collect 100 votes per video. So if I want to do another great video of Dr. Lisa talking about how great she is, I can get 100 points. I mean, 100 votes. Matter of fact, it's a little template video. You guys gonna see it has a little template here. We're gonna do the video. so, so I got the video in my hand. I got this. This is the agency page. So it's gonna post to the agency page. Let me be clear. If you don't like the video, if you don't want it on your page, if you're like, you know what, that's great, I support it, but I really don't want this on my content, you can delete it. You can get your votes, get credit, support the creator, and delete it if you need to. All right. So I don't want you guys to feel a certain way about doing these tasks. Okay. That's the same thing for posting a highlight. That's the second thing you got to do. So we're going to do a quick video. So it's a 60-second video. It is timed here. It's on 60. And this template is here. Is this little screen is going to be on my face. And I'm going to do it real quick. And I have to do this for a minute, y'all. So just let it time out for the 60 seconds. All right, y'all, we are doing our Community Fest video take again, and this is to support Dr. Lisa in terms of her being one of the best live hosts out there. She's a great coach. She does everything. She explains things. She's so thorough. I just love me some Dr. Lisa. I think she is just wonderful. She's a nice human being. She cares about people. She even has the Community Fest sticker that says Dr. Lisa cares. So you know it's true. And so we're going to come support her. She goes live twice a day at 10 a.m. and at 4 p.m. Eastern. You can come in, you can learn all the different things about TikTok Live from her. And she actually is a owner and manager of a TikTok Creator Network agency. So you can come apply to her agency if you are a live host. And then if you are going live consistently, she would love to have you join her community. So come to Dr. Lisa's Live. All right, y'all. Okay, so that's the video. All right, I'm gonna hit next and I'll show you guys the video real quick. So it does that. All right. And so you said, I love this. So this is how you get them recorded. I'm getting my votes. And that's me talking about me. Dr. Lisa said international career. I said I'm popular in the Netherlands. Thank you, friend. There's only registered 1 rose per person. Yes, there's only 1 per person. That's the flash goal. Oh gosh. Did we get it, you all? I think it's about to time out on us. Oh my gosh, I can't pin it again. It's 30 seconds left. We may not achieve the flash goal, but that's totally fine. If you haven't sent a rose, this is the time to do it. So I'm gonna post my video of me about me. All right. So yes, we're gonna post and accept the music. And so that video's out there. So what will happen, I'm gonna come out of here and just start over for you guys really quickly. What's gonna happen is that I'm gonna have 100 points that 100 votes. I gotta keep saying votes. 100 votes that I'm gonna collect just from posting that video. All right. And I can do that twice. And I've already done it once where I talked about myself. Okay. And so just know you could talk about yourself. This is the agency page. So you could do it on another account of yours and just talk about yourself, collect votes on your other account if you want to. But my point is, again, it posts to your page, and so you could do that as well. So it's up to you. You said, so why? So let me know what you meant by why. Let me know what you meant by that. So when you're here, we're gonna go back to the daily heart me. You click the heart me. I keep clicking my name. So you're here. You're gonna come down to the bottom. You're gonna click Community Fest. It's gonna show up here. Let's see if it registered already. It hasn't registered yet. It'll take a minute. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes, so it hasn't popped up yet. I think it still says, yeah, it still says 02. We'll come out of it. I want you guys to see where it registers. Thank you all for being here. I know we didn't get that flash goal, but keep that in mind. You do want to always attempt the flash goal. TikTok wants to make sure your room is active, they're engaging. Don't ignore it. Don't dismiss it. Even if you're the only one in a room, try to make it happen. You never know who's going to come in, pop in, and support that flash goal. And just talk about it. Pin it. You get 3 times to pin it every 5 minutes. Do you make video posts about yourself, asking people to vote for ourselves or others? You could. I could have said that. I sure could have said that. I need to do another video. Maybe I'll say it in the second video. But yeah. Do you have a teacher? Am I a teacher? I used to work in higher ed. Yeah, I taught classes. Sometimes I don't see it. I'm getting so many comments. You're getting comments, but you don't see what, friend? The comments from your followers? What did you mean by that, Demetria? Okay, so TikTok just gave me credit. Okay. So one of two. So I did my one video. Flash go. There got to be a flaw in the system when we only get the flash go for the same 5 people. Our backups to go. Oh, really? Interesting. You think it's tracking now? Maybe that's it. Tasha, welcome to the room. And then you can post a highlight. What happens when you post a highlight is that it will generate. You can only do that when live, correct? Yes. If you're a fan club member, you're in someone's live. Yes. So that's what's happening. Your fan club is engaging while you're live, and that's what they're doing. And when it comes to generating the post, it does the same thing. You can have a post you can do, it'll generate for you, and you can post it to your page. Again, you don't have to stay with it. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh my gosh, if I stay with it, it's going to be there forever. You don't have to. You can delete it. Get your points, get your votes. I'm sorry, get your votes. No, I mean, real, people really don't want to support. We have to count on the same. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Um, but well, I'll talk about it now. Piles of sand. People come in rooms and they're not supporting. Okay. Piles is saying that not the same people seem like they're supporting. So we have to change the narrative. I always say that if you're being a live host, it starts with you. So you have to support as much as you want people to support you. Okay. Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate the compliments. I didn't know about it until I found you. Look at you, friend. And so we talk about that. We talk about the blue box. We talk about the daily heart me. That's the Lisa box you see. And so you want to make sure you're a supporter as much as you are wanting support. All right. So I've been talking about that a lot, but you're right. We probably need to reiterate that, especially when it comes to the flash goal, because that is something that TikTok is pressing. They do that a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know about it. Okay. Gotcha. And so the highlight is here where you can do that. Now, the thing I want you guys to look at, this is where it gets important for you guys to look at this section. It says tap creator to send your support. TikTok wants you to do this 300 times, just so that you know. And so here you want to go around and tap that button there so you can support your creator in the live stream. Yes. So TikTok's like, hey, you got all these friends and followers you claiming to have. Then you need to be going to their live and supporting them. So make sure you're tapping. So when I say come here, if you haven't done this, if you're in my room and you haven't done this and you're a daily heart me for person, it's time to show some support. So if you click here, you can tap to show your support. So that means you go here, see how many votes you have. If you haven't done the video, you can collect more votes that way. You can post a video. You also can send some invites to other creators, because that's the whole point of this. They want people to start joining and signing up for Community Fest. And then the last task is to tap to show your support. Okay, so as a live host, you're collecting those taps. You're getting points for that. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you all. I appreciate the support. Okay, so now let me show you the live host view. So I showed you guys as viewers. All right, you're in my room, you're participating. You're gonna click your daily heart me, you're gonna join. If you haven't followed the live host, it says follow here. You want to make sure you also join the fan club. You need to have coins in your account. Thank you for the roses, appreciate it. Thank you for the populars as well, friend. Um, so then it goes to, I'm gonna come out of here, and then we're gonna go to the campaign area for the live host side. So really what I'm saying to do is go to your account. You're going to click TikTok Studio. On your profile page, click TikTok Studio. Once you click TikTok Studio, you're going to scroll over to the live side. Under the live side, thank you so much for the populars and the roses, friend. Under the live side, you're going to get to the campaign area. Okay, this is the campaign area. I'm going to click this little arrow here to get in it. I don't know, I clicked too fast. And then right there in the middle, ends on the 17th is the warm-up phase. It ends on the 17th. We're in the warm-up. This is where people sign up for Community Fest. And here is where you're collecting points because of what your viewers are doing, what your fan club members are doing, and then also what you're going to do. So you have a task too. Does that make sense? I want you to recognize that you're responsible also for getting some of your points, not just your fan club. So there's a video you can watch that, you know what, it's helpful. You got to look at it like 10 times before you kind of understand some elements, some things they're saying. It's so fast paced. But watch the video. You get credit. You get 30 points for watching the video. 30 points. Remember, I say you as a live host get 30 you get points. You as a viewer, you're collecting votes. All right. So here you're going to wear the halo for 25 minutes. I wore it in my live earlier during my 10 o'clock live. So I already had the halo on, but that's that Community Fest halo. You wear it for 25 minutes, you get your 50 points for that. You need 5 of your fan club members to send highlights. You have to first allow them. It's going to say allow. You got to let them, you got to allow them to pull from your live stream a highlight. So if you guys had clicked up here, it says post a highlight. I already allowed you to do that. You post a highlight, it goes to your page. You send me an inbox message. I get an inbox message. I always post those to my stories. I have some I need to post from today, but I post those to my stories. And it's another way to show your support. That's what they're asking your viewers to do. So these highlights are there. And then you as a live host, you have to do a video. So your video is a little different than that first video for the viewer. So your video will look like the Bing game, where you have your hand out and you're catching bings. And you do that for, it's like 20 seconds of catching the bings and then another 40 seconds of you talking. However you want to do it. But basically, it's a 60-second video. And you can start talking from the beginning. And I just talk and I'm catching my bings. And so with that, you have to do 2 of those videos and you collect 100 points each. All right? You're going to do 2 of those videos, 100 points each. Thank you for the populace. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. And then that's that. You're going to invite 10 people. Unfortunately, a lot of people have started joining this, so it's a little harder to get your 10 people. And these tasks are per day. Um, today's task, it's been the same task for this part of the warm up. This ends on Wednesday. This particular phase is called the warm up phase. It ends on Wednesday. we're going to be going into a new phase on Thursday, as of Thursday. Thank you, Fred. You leveled up to level 22 as well. Look at you, Fred. Congratulations on that. Thank you for that. So we're going to go into a new phase on Thursday, which will have some different tasks to do. All right. So it's going to be a different portal that they're going to put us on, a different little screen. This is just the warm up phase screen. And it's going to be some other tasks we have to do. All right. And you, as a viewer, it probably will change as well. Okay. Because we're just in the warm up phase. So come Thursday, we're in a new phase. All right. That's the qualifier phase, the regional phase. And so we'll see what that brings. There's going to be some other daily tasks to do. All right. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome, friend. And so this has been the same for the last 4 days. Um, Last thing, this is where you share it out. Tip real quick about sharing it out. If you have other accounts, backup accounts, remember I just told you I did that video for my agency page. I have another account, my shop page. I could do a video over there if I wanted to. And so just know that you can share it to those accounts too. So I was given a tip because I was saying how a lot of people, you need 10 to get the points here. And per person, you get 30 points for every person you send it to and they accept your invite. A lot of people have already started to accept. So I will say it's a little challenging to get your 10. If you have family members, if you have backup accounts, other accounts, and if they have other accounts, send it to them and say, hey, I need you to do my invite real quick. you know, accept my invite. Thank you for explaining this. It felt so overwhelming to read. Oh, you're welcome, friend. So hey ATD. So yeah, so just say, hey, I need you to send my invite. Now my unfortunately I came on with soda at almost at midnight. And so we were like early, the first people to do this. So a lot of people in my room, they just accepted really quickly because they were here. And so I got mine pretty quickly. Actually, I was missing one by the end of the night. I was just missing one, and that's my agency page. So the agency page accept, and I was good to go. So if I had to, I would have had my husband. I would like, hey, where your phone at? let me send you this invite accepted real quick. So just do that if you're trying to get some more points. When it comes to that collect support taps from fans, that's that space I was talking about where you guys have to go and tap to show your support. I thought it was to tap in the screen. I was like, my people are tapping the screen. What's going on? No, it's that button from the viewer perspective where they go and tap to show their support. All right. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, put in the chat, Doc. I have no clue. I'm going to see how many new people came in. Tell me if you don't have any clue. But right now, you're in the warm up phase. So you're collecting points based on what's happening from your viewers, what you're doing. You said I have no clue. No clue. I thought I was good, y'all. Y'all, that's it. Y'all, just the two of y'all. All right. So just I'm gonna do a quicker recap. So really quickly, so I don't have to move from the screen yet. This is the live host side. Okay, as a live host, I'm the live host right now. If you go live, I'm assuming y'all live hosts. If you go live, there's this portal under this campaign under the campaign section. It's called Community Fest. These are the tasks that you have to do. Okay, you gotta watch the video. That's the tactics video. You have to wear the halo. I don't have the halo on right now, but you have to wear the halo. You have to have your viewers, you have to allow them to post highlights, and then they can post highlights. 5 people will post highlights. Then you have a video to do. You have two to do. I'm going to do mine after this live. Okay. So I have 2 videos to do. And they've been similar. Like I did earlier in here, I just talk about myself, talk about the services I do, the support I offer. And that's it. And so I probably will talk a little bit more about live host and voting and stuff. Sarah, welcome to the room. Dr. Cliff, welcome to the room. You have to send votes out to people, invites out to people, and then you have to have your followers, at least 200 of them, tap to show their support. All right. So that's the warm up phase. This changes as of the 18th. So everything I just talked about goes out the window as of Thursday, and we'll have new conversations. Okay. What's the tap if it's not tapping the screen? I'm going to show you that, Luna. Thank you so much for asking. So I'm going to now show you. So this is the live host view. You guys are viewers right now. So you're viewers in my room. You are fan club members too. If you got your daily heart me, you're a fan club member. So as fan club members, there's tasks for you to do. That's where part of this is coming from. That tap to support is for fan club members, and posting highlights is fan club members. So you're asking your fan club members to support you in that way. All right. So let's show the fan club side, and I'll show you guys that. Before I go into the fan club, I was going to go into the gift gallery box. I'm going to show you where you guys have votes that you're collecting. So as a live host, you are collecting votes. And that's the whole point. So I'm sorry, as a viewer, you're collecting votes. Fan club member, you're collecting votes. As a live host, you're collecting points. All right. So that screen I was just showing you are the points that that I'm collected. I think it's like, what was it, 2,800 now? So I've collected that many points so far. You guys are collecting votes right now as viewers. All right. So let's show you what that looks like. And just really quickly, here's me on my page. Posted already. Okay. So I just want to show you guys that. So that's where that video is posted. So now I'm back in the agency page is back in the room with you all. All right. So I want you guys to click the gift box really quickly. I was just going to show you where the votes are. If you scroll over, the words here move. If you scroll over, you'll see that little backpack. That's what that's called. When you click the backpack panel, it shows you this screen. That's where your votes for Community Fest are located. All right. That's where they're located. I can't send them yet because we haven't done Community Fest. It hasn't started. But that's where you're going to send your votes. That's how you're going to cast votes. All right. Now, how do you get there? How do you get those votes? You as viewers, click the Daily Heart Me. Uh-oh. If you click the Daily Heart Me, you're in my room. This is my room. It's called the Go Live Fam. And my badge name is Lisa. So you'll see that. And if you scroll down, these are some things you can do to support the live host. And you're going to claim points for that. That way, there's how you post a highlight. But I want you to scroll all the way down to Community Fest. All right. And so now I'm going to take you to the Community Fest page for you all as viewers, as fan club members. All right. So fan club members, you guys have votes that you're collecting. And here is your vote tally. And then here are the tasks that you have to do. These are called the video challenges and some bonus challenges. So TikTok says do a video. I did a video already. And you get 100 points for that. You can do 2 of those. 2 videos will get you a total of 200 votes. I gotta keep saying votes because now we're on the fan club side. So you guys are collecting votes. So you get 200 votes because you did 2 different videos. You can get 50 point votes, 50 votes for posting a highlight. Posting a highlight, hey Bounty, posting a highlight looks very much like, not like a video, not quite, but you're essentially, it'll say that you're posting this highlight. It's going to come on the page. It's going to generate the highlight. And essentially it'll take some time to generate, but you would post that highlight to your page, and then the live host would get a notification in their inbox to add it to their story. Again, if you're funny about posting stuff on your page that is not your content or somebody else's face or whatever, you could delete it. Get the votes, get the points, and delete. Okay? So that's what I've been doing. I've been supporting, but also deleting videos and stuff along the way. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. And so we're going to go back through here. And so this next you do the highlight. You can invite people as well. You also have to watch that tactics video. Oh, thank you for the galaxy. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate your e-nurse. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And then you have how you have to tap. This is what we were talking about earlier. Hey, Mojo. This is what we were talking about earlier. You're going to tap to send your support. So this account has already tapped to send the support. All right. So you want to do that as well. Tap to send your support for the live host. And that shows up on their page that their community, people have supported them. And I think I was like at 140 something, 42. So you have to get up to 200. All right. Does that make sense now? I know it's clear as mud, but hopefully it's a little bit clearer. So just know you all right now are doing what you want your viewers to do for them, for you. Okay? So you are going to go to other people's rooms. People are going to come to your room. I've been doing the little vote taps and sprinkling around to different rooms to support people. He said, "Oh, child." So just know the end game here is all about growth. You said, "Oh, look at you. I can't wait to see it." I'm going to get to the campaign for outfit of the day. We have in the agency, we do have the outfit of the day campaign going on. So I'm excited. So hopefully you guys, if you haven't joined that, that's for the Launch Your Income Agency. That's why I have this hashtag here. So that is for people in the agency. However, let me take that back. That's for all of us, actually. That's everybody in my community and anyone who's associated with the agency by being in someone's community that's a creator. And so we've been doing often in a day. You guys can do it and participate too. Just use this hashtag. The agency folks are going to be on a leaderboard. It's a separate leaderboard that we have, but any and everybody can do it. And what we did with this is just try to tie it to Community Fest. We're building community. We're building support for one another. And so the outfit of the day is a way for us to kind of make that link. He said I was too excited. I can't wait to see it. Oh my gosh, she said, "My bad. Good afternoon, friends." I love it. So yeah, so that's a separate, that's not official TikTok. That's agency focus. That's what we're doing. So don't feel overwhelmed. It has nothing to do with Community Fest. We just made it adjacent to Community Fest. So I appreciate you all being here. So are we good with Community Fest? Your votes are located in the backpack of the gift box. Okay? It's where the power-ups are located if you are battling. If you don't know what battling is, let me know. So that's a different conversation. So the 300 vote is only one vote per person. Yeah, you're tapping per live host room you visit. Yeah. So if you go to I don't know, your next favorite creator besides me, you go to their room. If you are a fan club member, you tap and you can scroll down to Community Fest, and under the bonus challenge area is where you could tap to show your support. You could do that for one time. So this account did that tap 2 days ago, and so I can't do it again. I think my other account I haven't tapped yet. Let me tap. I just did my video. Did you really? All right. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, get your points, get your votes, okay? Get your votes, get your points. Let's drive up this leaderboard. I'm excited for all of us. We got this. We in a grow mindset. It's not about, what, doing all the tasks and stuff. It's about people supporting people. All right. And we're trying to grow and trying to get more visibility. Thank you so much, Stevie, for the roses. I appreciate it. What is the end result or the goal? Ultimately, there's a competition that's happening. So we're in the warm-up phase. So there's different levels when it comes to Community Fest. So for viewers, you guys, if you're collecting enough votes and you're participating enough, I shouldn't say I forgot. I don't understand fully yet all the details, but you're collecting an opportunity to win different prizes. I don't understand quite how you win them, but I do know it has to do with you collecting votes. I do know it's you participating in the gameplay. And I don't know to what extent does that now make you eligible for several prizes. They have like maybe 5 to 10 different prizes that you can become eligible for. And I shouldn't say you, it's we, the collective we, because I'm a viewer also. When I'm off my live, I become a fan club member for other people's rooms too. So I don't quite know all the details surrounding how you get your prize. I do know there's a grand prize of a live host being able to go to headquarters and bring your top fan club members. So I know that's a prize, and so you'll have some people traveling that are just part of the community. So that's a big one that they're touting. Um, what else? When it comes to the live host, there's different leaderboard challenges that are happening, and so depending on how you're faring, based on your bracket or what category you're in, you can hit the leaderboard, and then obviously you can keep advancing. Ultimately, you're going to advance to the global round, and then and see how you do to get to the global round. And I think that's where the trip comes into play. It just depends on, how you are um, having your community rally behind you, support you and stuff. I will say my focus wasn't necessarily on the win. It was about the growth, because what happens in the way the nature of this particular campaign is, people will come to your room that's just random folks. I've had people come to my room today and they're like, "Hey doc, I'm seeing you for the first time because I've been curious about this whole go live process, curious about this community fest. I hear you talking about it. I want to learn." So just know you're going to get traffic even more so because the gameplay is bringing visibility to your room and bringing people to your room. All right. So that's part of it too. I did the video and now you're frozen. I can't hear anything. Oh my gosh. Did it clear up for you, Coach B? B, you had to probably come in and out again. Good afternoon. Growth is important. That's the whole point of this. We all trying to grow. Yep. Don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Loxy, let me know. Are you still confused about Community Fest? Let me know, friend. You said I'm back. Maybe go out and come back in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So she's back. So let me know if there's other questions. This is great information. You're welcome, friend. Well, this was a wealth of information. You're welcome. Yep. Yes, a lot of help. Okay. Appreciate your friend. You got help. Okay. Um, so let me know if there's any other questions about Community Fest. I'm going to pivot a little bit. We're going to talk about the agency campaigns. I also will talk about the go live process. I want us all to grow. And so, couple things with Community Fest. If you are in the agency, TikTok sees you as privilege. All right. If you're in anybody's agency, TikTok sees you as a privileged person in these TikTok streets. And the expectation is that you will participate in these type of endeavors, okay? These type of gameplay. And so with Community Fest, it's the first of two big campaigns. You have Community Fest that happens in June and July, and then you have Live Fest, which happens in November, December. And so Live Fest was a whole lot, y'all. It's like the big one. There's a lot going on with Live Fest. Community Fest is kind of convoluted too. I don't just deny that. But just know the whole point is that you are interested in growing, you want to learn, you want to build, and they do see it as okay, your creators should be jumping on all of these different campaigns and programs and stuff that they have available. So make sure you signed up. All right. If you have not, click Community Fest. If you have not signed up, this is your message to sign up. All right. I know we have a lot of people who had thought that they were going to go live, thought that they were going to be the next great live host, and they have not done anything. All right. So, so I want to make sure you guys are going live and ultimately sign up for the campaign because we are in a separate campaign for the agency. So we're trying to move up the leaderboard too. We're trying to do our own separate thing as far as being within the agency. We only have 76 people who have signed up of 194. So we need to move a little bit better and get folks sign up. I'm still building up the courage. There we go, right? um, and so we have some people who need to watch the gameplay video. We got some folks who still need to join the campaign. There's points that you're collecting because you're checking all those boxes to make sure you're doing the things, watching the video, posting the videos, getting the highlights done. All those things are part of things that TikTok is tracking. All right, from an agency perspective, and you get points for that. So currently, we are not in the top five. We're number 11. We're number 11, so we got quite a few people who still need to join. Am I one of them? Sir, I hope not. Let's see. You did all the things. Look at you. You good. You did all the things, friend. You are perfect. You are totally fine. I was like, sir, don't make me have to say something on this live stream. But no, you're fine. Thank you for that. So that's awesome. We have some people who are not perfect, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. All right, so make sure you sign up if you're an agency. So that's number one. I will take care. I will take care later. Okay. All right. You know, said don't look me up. um, he said I tried, but hopefully it helps. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. LIB International Sound. Welcome to the room. So related to that, Community Fest. There's a couple mom voice. Don't be Um, related to that, there are two other campaigns that are happening that are adjacent to Community Fest. One of them is agency related. It will launch on the 18th. I told you this is the warm up phase for Community Fest. So we're going to go into the full qualifier and the regional phases of Community Fest as of the 18th. All right. And so there is focus, the Community Fest is focused on building your community. Okay. The Heart Me, the new people who are part of your fan club members, as well as the popular votes, are all related to Community Fest. So that's what you're doing. You're driving people to support your live stream and to join and become a part of your community. With that, we have a campaign just for those areas alone. The Heart Me, new fan club members, and popular votes. And so that will launch on the 18th and it will run into July 2nd. So we have some leaderboard grand prizes for that. That is for the agency as well. Who'll go on live help get rid of the cats and dogs in my algorithm. Maybe. Posting the content will help too. You got to post the content. Posting the content, watching what you watch, and then watching what you watch. Don't watch cat and dog stuff and shift up your algorithm. And then also going live and talking about other things. Well, it should help. Thank you so much, Regina. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you, Say Sean. How you doing, friend? Thank you for the follows. If I haven't said thank you for following, I appreciate you all following the live host too. Um, so the other campaign is Outfit of the Day. So we have that. That is also for the community, so people can post their outfit of the day. We do have that campaign running right now, and it's going to run until this week is where you're going to post at least 3 videos. So 3 videos demonstrating your outfit of the day. They have themes. I'm fine if we don't follow the themes. It's just a matter of just making sure you do the videos. And those videos need to perform well. All right. Because the views on those videos is what's going to add up for your leaderboard points if you're in the agency, as well as you going live and you getting support from your viewers. Okay. Said I don't have a niche. I won't have more followers. Do I try? Do I truly need one? Emma, any advice for us to go live the first time topic? Yeah, I guess related to this other question Emma has to, as well. Does it matter when you go live? Because I work a full-time job, so I might be going live for only like what, friend? Like a few minutes. Thank you all. Yeah, it didn't show up. But Ian Apothecary, welcome to the room. Um, you guys have some great questions. Let me finish what I'm saying. I've been going live one day today, all day today, and I cannot get people to respond. That is not unusual. You're new, so you're new to going live. So TikTok doesn't push you out much, and people won't respond typically when they're like passing through. So I'll talk about that in a second. Let me give some more strategy behind that. Let me answer this first question about when you go live, it doesn't matter what time, full-time job and stuff. It does require you to think about what time you want to go live and what time you can be consistent. Thank you for the level up, Sean Lee. Appreciate you, friend. If you're inconsistent with your schedule, you're bouncing all over the place, you won't be able to build community and get a consistent fan base to come in and support you as you're growing. Okay. So that's something you want to keep in mind. Like, how do you get that support? How do you grow? How do you support other people? That's going to be really important as well. And then ultimately, come up with a schedule that works for you. Now, working a full-time job, there's plenty of creators here that work full-time jobs. Some people do it in the morning as they get ready to go to work. They do their live stream. Some people come back later in the evening and they'll do their live stream after work. And so depends on your topic, depends on your ability to show up and be consistent. So that's what I would tell you. So to that extent, it does matter. But keep in mind as you're growing, you might be able to make some shifts to your schedule and stuff too, your work schedule and your life schedule. Um, any advice on topics? Topics really quickly. Um, Going live first time topic. First time topic, to be honest with you, don't have a topic. And that kind of goes back to you do need a niche. I'm pro niche. You need to know who your target audience is. You do need to have a topic eventually. First time going live, I'm one of those people that say, your goal is to just get acclimated to the platform, play around with the features, the effects, press the buttons, everything on this screen except for my board and my sticker. That's the sticker right here. This one here. Why am I backwards? This one here. Those two things are not touchable for you. Everything else, if you guys touch it right now, is going to do something. All right? Touch the number of people in the room. That's an easy one. Touch the heart me. Touch my photos. Everything on the screen does something. Okay. So if this is your first time going live, you need to be doing some homework. Understand what these buttons do. I tell people all the time, know where the sound effects is. So if I was going to give you a test, know where your real-time analytics are for this live, because you can see how long you've been going live, how many followers, how many viewers have come through your live stream. You can look at how much money you've made, because you can earn money off this live too. And so you can look at that. You need to know where that's at. All right. You can look at the sound effects when I do the cheers and stuff. That's in the app. So you should know where that's at. So your first live, you got homework. You got homework. So what you're doing is welcoming people as they come in. You can click their photos. You can say hi to them. You want to welcome the people so that they know you're here, you're learning. And you could say that, hey guys, this is my first live. I'm not saying you're quiet. I'm saying you're talking. You're touching things and talking about what you're learning. If you're reading something, reading it out loud. Okay, so you want to make sure you're actively talking and communicating, but just telling people as they come through, hey, this is my first live. I figure I will make this a live where I'm learning the features and I'm talking to you at the same time. Feel free to come in, say hi, how you doing? I want to welcome you, but again, I'm learning the features. Let me know if there's a button I should press. Do you have your favorite effect that you want me to try on? So try out. So you decide what that looks like, but yeah, communicating. And I would say almost do that for the first 3 lives, because you have to do 3 lives where TikTok will unlock all the additional features too. Um, Niche, you do need niche. You want to know who's your target audience, what your topic is. So as you're talking, you're bringing in the people who are interested in your topic. Okay. When you go live, you're not talking to everybody. You're talking to a specific audience, people who are interested in the same niche topic and have a similar interest as you. So you want to make sure you hone in on those people. So yes, I do think you should have a niche. I've been going live for all day, keeping people in the room, click their bios, say hello to them, start interacting, making sure maybe you go back to the drawing board and you're talking to people about your interests, and asking engaging questions. Ask them where they're from, click their bio, maybe go back to basics with them and play around with the features and stuff too, and get them to engage in some stuff too. Thank you so much. Can we do our 30-minute lives in the same day? No, it's 24 hours in between each day, 3 separate days. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that hand heart. Thank you for that. I want to sell products my first live. Um, I would say I think my advice still holds true. Thank you, Fran. I think my advice still holds true for anybody who is trying to get acclimated to the app, even if you are selling products. I think you need to work through those first 3 lives where you're learning the app first, maybe doing some engagement, asking people maybe some probing questions that are aligned with your topic or what you want to sell to kind of get their interest, before you just go in selling. So that's what I would tell you. Like, try to get a little warmed up to the platform, and then obviously making sure that you're bringing in the right people who are interested in your products too. How do we feel about those rooms with the multi-host? Appreciate your brand. Appreciate you. Shamanic, is that it? Shamanic. Um, Thank you so much for being here. How do you feel about the rooms with the multi-host? Um, Multi-host or multi-guest? You know what? It's lukewarm. They run hot cold to me because sometimes people do it really well, and you're there. You're. It's like you're watching a show. And I tell you guys all the time, your life should not be built around you treating it like it's television. All right. It should be an interactive experience. You want your room to be engaged and interacting. But most times live hosts get it wrong where they don't involve the chat. You have to make sure your viewers, your chat is constantly moving and people are engaging as well. Can we do our third? Okay, I went back up. Okay, wanted to make sure I didn't miss any comments. If I missed your comment, I'm gonna come back down in a second. So hopefully I didn't miss any comments. Okay, I did miss a few comments. Hold on one second. Hey, Roots, how you doing? I've been going live one day today and it's been okay getting people to respond. I got that. I'm not new, just been a while. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Lady Master. How do I join your team? The agency, I will talk about the agency in just a minute. I was talking so much earlier, my 10 o'clock. I don't even think I really promoted the agency. And that's a no-no. You're supposed to always promote your services. Hey Luna, how you doing, friend? Gotta show up and be consistent at the same time. So if you go live for the next 14 days at 10 p.m. Yep, that sounds good. That is a great strategy. That's a great start. Yep. Is it best to go live from a computer or from a mobile, second mobile or two mobile devices? You only can go live from one device at a time. And I'm on my phone, so this is my phone. I'm pro phone. The laptop computer is good. It has a lot of functions and features and stuff there that you don't necessarily get from the phone, but you got to make sure your device is ready and equipped to handle streaming. It does take up a lot of bandwidth, a lot of RAM. And so if your device has a lot of things running in the background, a lot of browsers and windows open, you need to shut all that down and you really have to focus on streaming unless your device is like, highly capable, maybe it's gaming quality and stuff. But that's the big thing about it. It's the stream that will take up a lot of RAM. TikTok didn't like my device, and so I was only able to do it a few times and it shut me down. Thank you so much, Flo. Appreciate you. Um, and we learn together. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, thank you, friend Princess. I appreciate it. Lady Master, love that. Thank you so much, friend. When nobody's in the room, do you keep talking? You are always talking. Have I stopped talking? I had to stop talking because the sound effects came on. That was my break. But no, you're talking. You're talking the whole time. Just think about radio. If you have like that air or no air plan, the unalive air, you gotta make sure you fill in that gap. And so you're talking. Yeah. People will swipe out if they feel like they come in and you're not engaging and it's not anything you're sharing of interest and stuff. I want to sell products my first live. Okay, I think I just addressed that. So yeah, I'm back where I was before. Thank you so much, friends. Yeah, so try not to sell your first live. I would say that would be my recommendation. Not the first live, maybe like the third or fourth live. You get into the sell mode, but pay attention to your audience, figure out what the buttons are, engage with your viewers, and then decide what that looks like to start selling. How you feel about the rooms? Okay, multi-host. Yeah, so just make sure you are paying attention to your chat, have questions for the chat, make sure they feel involved and engaged, and so that they can also support. Thank you all for sharing. I appreciate that. Yes, if you don't mind sharing out the live, you can also do a power share. That's where you press down on the middle of the screen, my nose, my glasses, and you can share it out that way as well. So that's called a power share. If you guys want to see it. Hold on. I'm on my phone, funny. So that's where you can share it out to other viewers. Okay. So, and then at the end, you can actually search to share it with people that way too, if there's people who are not in that list. How about music in the background? It gets a mood, gets hype. Yeah, music is great. Music is great. It's not an issue in the US and Canada, I believe. I don't know about Canada, so I'll say US. It's not an issue in the US to play music. However, I don't play music because I co-stream on YouTube and YouTube doesn't like music. So not that they don't like music, but it will impact your stream if it's not copyrighted free music. So you got to make sure you get permissions. So I just don't play it. From one overthinker, this I would uh, I would avail myself to come into their first live to support. Let me pin L. I just saw that. L is our She's in the agency. She's our resident overthinker. She talks about overthinking across multiple topics in in a very multifaceted way. So she is just talking about overthinking in so many different ways, including the live streaming process. All right. Because we do overthink this process. We make it seem as if it's something special that only special people can do. That is not the case. Anything you do on a more consistent basis, you show up and you constantly practice it. Practice makes progress. It does not make perfection. Okay, I just say that because I know that's what we've been conditioned to think, like everything we do will become perfect at it. That is not the case. That's that perfectionist mindset, which is a whole different conversation. But just recognize, how you doing, Goddess? Hey, Fran, thank you for the new look too, Fire Heart Me. Just recognizing that, anything you do in repetition and you're showing up and doing it consistently, you're going to improve. And it's going to be awkward. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be the only one in the room. People are not talking. You're going to have to talk the whole time. And you're going to have to get in strategies to help engage and support more interaction in your live stream. All right. But that comes with time, that comes with repetition, that comes with practice. And so L kind of walks you through what does that look like, and like how your overthinking is actually something that you can change. All right. And so she has some great tips. She has some thoughtful questions that she will, have you think about, like, yeah, this is the way I've been conditioned to think, or I've been doing to myself. And at the end of the day, I can change. I can shift. That's totally fine. Remember to watch their language so that they don't get strikes. Yes. Yeah, definitely watch your language. Don't read everybody's comment either. Y'all comments have been great, but you got to be careful about what you say. So if you're repeating something that's in your chat, you got to be careful too. Thank you, friend. Hey, Marco. Appreciate you, friend. So keep that in mind. So I pinned L. So if you're somebody who's overthinking this process, definitely connect with her. She goes live, I think 4 times, 4 to 5 times a week. I wanted to ask about YouTube because I haven't gone live on there yet. Do you, no, I do YouTube on my tablet and I just go straight through YouTube Studio. Nope, I don't use a third party or anything. I probably should advance my stream to that point. Because I do this where I'm co-streaming, I'm literally talking about TikTok on YouTube Live right now. And so because I do this format, I'm not compelled really quickly to shift it up too much or change it up too much because I don't need to, based on my format. It's not like I'm doing as much focus on the YouTube side of things as I do the TikTok side. And then we do have some friends in the room. Hi, friends. But YouTube is definitely a different platform and you don't get as much engagement. Yeah. So I kind of focus my attention on TikTok as of now. And I've just been building up my YouTube. I monetized over here. I'm monetizing over here on my YouTube channel, which is great. And I could talk through that strategy too. But I just go stream from my tablet. I make AI music on Suno. Okay, yes. So does L. So does L. She does it. Soda does it as well. There's quite a few people who are using that particular app to do the AI music. Yep. So I think you're doing it as well. Pals, my mod on YouTube, as well as Coach Rhonda. She does it as well. So thank you so much, Diamond, for giving the heart me a new look. I appreciate it. Thanks for all you said. Thanks for that. I am day 83 live and keep learning new things for my live, friend. I love it. You're welcome, friend. Can we practice the buttons before we go live? Yes, there is a practice mode. You're not live. You are in practice mode. So you don't get a recording, you don't get the analytics, you're just in practice mode. They'll give you, when you click practice mode, it's under settings before you go live on the setup screen. You click settings and then go to practice mode. They'll give you 30 seconds and then a screen will pop up and say, do you want to continue to practice or do you want to go live? You can continue to practice and just do it indefinitely. I personally tell people, and it's pinned on my page, I personally tell people to do what I call a private live, meaning that you can change who can watch your live. So your live, hey William, your live is open to everyone initially. So it always defaults to everyone. You can change it to your friends. So your friends list can be invited to your live, or a specific account. So I say invite a specific account, maybe your other account, maybe it's a friend or family member, and they don't have to attend it. You just invite them, and then you can go live that way. And that way, they don't know you're live unless they come to your page. They may see you in their inbox feed as a red circle around you saying that you're live. But if you don't notify them, they wouldn't know it. Um, and none of your friends or followers or anybody else would know it, because the circle will be just that blue circle that you normally see when you're on the app, but not necessarily that you're live. Okay. Um, Thank you so much. So yeah, that's the practice where you are live, you are held to the community guidelines, you will get a recording, you will get some analytics. It's not going to be, truly holistic because again, there's nobody else in the room but you. But hey, Halaku. But yeah, that's a great way to look at your performance, how you're doing, how your setup could be, all those things. Um, Thank you so much, friend. You said 100%. Oh, thank you, Frank. You talking about, you said my diction. I gave our heart me a new look. Thank you, Flo. Appreciate you. Until it's not perfect. I'm just saying, y'all. She said my diction was really good. I was like, until it's not. And y'all be like, what did Dr. Lisa say? Can you gift a viewer? You cannot gift a viewer. Only people who can get gifted is the live host and guest. Thank you, Flo. Appreciate you, friend. Guests can get gifted when they come in your panel boxes or any of the guest boxes. And so people can gift the guests. Viewers are not receiving gifts. Community Fest is the first time viewers, I shouldn't say the first time, Community Fest, Community Countdown are the times where viewers are giving diamonds. That's the monetization, and other prizes and gifts. So that's part of the whole draw for Community Fest, because this is the time your viewers can receive in that way. Otherwise, you're receiving like points, you're leveling up, you're showing your presence, you're building your network. Those are the things that you're doing. It's kind of the more intangible gifts, or growth that you're getting. And so I tell people, don't underestimate the value of that. I think a lot of people are like, hey, you know what? If people ain't doing for me, I ain't doing for nobody else. That's not the mindset you need to have here. The mindset means that as you sow into others, as you are casting a wide net and supporting people, you're going to reap what you sow. People are going to come to you. It's not going to be one for one, but because you have a mindset that says, I'm here to grow, I'm trying to build, I'm here to create, then that's where you're going to benefit. But if you're a person that says, "Oh no, I can't do this, I can't do that," that limiting mindset and limiting beliefs, then you won't see yourself grow. You're going to take the long path. You're going to take the long route, just because you've kind of created this barrier and these boundaries around what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And this app is not built that way. This app is about engagement. They want you here. They want you to grow. They want you to do things. We say tick tock, like a clock is ticking, because TikTok wants that. And so if you're having a very rigid approach to how you're looking at this, then it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge for you. So just keep that in mind. But gifting viewers, that was the question at hand, is not possible. You can only gift guest and live host. Um, um, Thank you so much. Like, oh, be careful. I saw your comment. Okay, friend. Yeah, just it'll take time. Sometimes you have, some time that you have to take a break and take a step away, but you can get back at it. 4 set times. Okay, you got 4 set times. Awesome. He said, Doc, it's 4 times, not 5. You do pop-ups too. It's the place you can read what you're saying on live and what you can't. There is community guidelines, written community guidelines. If you go on your profile page, go to TikTok Studio, under the post side, scroll all the way down, and you'll see the Creator Academy. Community guidelines is there. If you scroll over to the live side, scroll all the way down, you'll see the Live Academy. There's some details about what you can and can't do on those videos too. All right, friends. Thank you so much, community. Mindset abundance versus mindset lack. Yep, that's it. So true. What do you get paid for the likes underneath your name at the top. No DDD digital. You do not. The likes are part of you're telling the algorithm that your room is active, people are engaging, they like what they're experiencing. And so TikTok might refer more people to your room. So it's really a tactic for you to get more visibility as a live host. So you want your viewers to engage. I tell people all the time, you're not watching TV. This ain't TV. So when you come into some live in someone's room, the expectation is that you're going to engage. Hey, Miss K Latte, you are going to engage. You are going to tap. You're going to share. You're going to like. You're going to comment. You're going to engage in some of the gifting, all the things to support the live stream. And again, that's part of where you're saying, okay, this is something I like, I'm enjoying. And if you're a live host, and that's what I talk about here, then you're going to teach your audience to do the same, and you're going to do the same for other people too. What pearls of wisdom you got for me today? Appreciate you, Miss Tamika. Welcome to the room. I appreciate that. How do you give a gift to a guest? You just tap their screen and you can send them a gift. Yep. If you tap their name, a little box will pop up and you'll see the little gift box. Just that simple. How do you give it? Yeah, so that's how you do it. Does your other account have to have enough followers to do a private live? I think the answer is yes. I think you have to. Yeah. You got to be eligible to go live. You're saying the other account. No, what are you saying? Are you saying the other account is trying to be a visitor? No, no. You can invite anybody to your live. They just can't come up in your guest boxes if they haven't. I think they can't turn their camera on. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think you can't turn your camera on if you haven't gotten live access yet. So, but let me know if I answered your question correctly. Private lives count as your live minutes. They do. Okay, so you can take the recordings and make clips. You can. Yep. Yep. You sure can. Private live is a great idea. Yep. Yep. So just making sure I catch on. I'm monetizing on YouTube, but I'm usually sharing content I record of others inconsistently. Oh yeah. So you got to be consistent with YouTube too. What app? What app? What you say? Dimitri, I missed something. What was your question about an app, friend? How long have I been doing this? I've been doing this for a year and a half. So I started in January 2025, going live every day. And then in February, I picked up twice a day. And so I've been doing twice a day since February 2025. Um, and so, yes, I just wanted to make sure. Demetria, what was your question? I missed it. AI music. Suno. Suno was the app. Am I saying that right? Suno. Suno. Yeah, that was the app. Yeah, Mojo answered you. Yep, Suno. Um, let's say yes, you can turn camera and microphone on if you are less than 50. You can turn it. If you're less than 50, you can turn both on. What's the rule? There's a rule though that they won't let you turn your camera on. We had a few people do that where they came up with them boxes, but they only can have the mic off. I mean the mic on. They couldn't turn the camera on. I want to say it was that they didn't have live access yet. They hadn't done the what do you call it, the account check to make sure they were 18 years and older. And I don't think they just had live access too. Yeah. So I want to test myself on live and use the other account. Okay. You want to test yourself on live and use the other account. It needs to have live access. So that's the thing. I think it's 1,000 followers to go live. No, no. You can get as low. So the live access you can get as little as 50 if you have the account's over 7 days old. You've posted content. You got at least 50 followers, and you have started engaging in lives. So you got the blue box. You'll see the blue box that people have next to their name. So that's a big piece of it. If you have that blue box, then TikTok, you're signaling to TikTok that you're interested in going live. Yep. So keep that in mind. That's a really good way to start letting the algorithm know what your interest is. So start visiting lives that are of interest to you, maybe align with your topic, your niche, and then make sure you're engaging by doing some of the gifting engagement. Thank you so. Oh, look at you, level 17 in the room. Awesome. Thank you for sending that. I love you so much. I appreciate it, friend. You say, Yashkin, I thought there was a rule, but I had my sister come on last week, and she was new. Like new like what? Like how many followers? And she came as a guest and her video and camera was on. And you sure it wasn't a second account? Sometimes that'll happen too. If it's not their if it's their second account, it gets privileges earlier. Um, just join what will happen with 14 days of everyone going live. You're going to build confidence in going live. Obviously, I tell people all the time, your day one's not like going to be like your day 14. So it will look different. It will feel different. You'll have that confidence that you build up. You'll get familiar with the platform, understanding where all the features are located. You're going to have a little bit more knowledge and understanding about going live, knowing the audience, the different things you can and can't do. So it's definitely a learning curve, but you'll get through that. You'll be able to monetize. You're going to grow your followers all in that 14 days. All those things should happen to you for you as well in terms of that consistency showing up. You're going to have new people coming in. People are going to start engaging, talking with you, connecting with you. You also see people getting your daily heartbeat, sending some of the gifts. So all that will happen too. So those are the things that will happen for sure in those 14 days. So you turn on your camera and she turned on her camera and mic. She was able to do it. And again, you're saying she had over 50. She's done the count check. She has done under 50, you're saying under 50. She's done the account check or not. No account check, no, never done it before. Yeah, typically it'll happen for people who have a second account that way because they've done the account check. TikTok knows that's your other account because it's all affiliated. So it just depends on if she was brand new versus maybe a new account. Do you know the same? Do you do the same kind of walkthrough for going live on YouTube? YouTube, I do talk about my YouTube journey. My YouTube journey is actually kind of a hodgepodge. So I've kind of learned along the way some things that I should have done differently starting off on YouTube. And I teach it from that perspective, like the lessons I've learned. Um, and because I've always done it this way, where I'm co-streaming, talking about TikTok, to really understand YouTube fully, I need to probably do a little bit more. I've kind of picked it up in like maybe the last couple months because I've monetized now. So now it's like, oh, I'm making money. Now I need to figure out this YouTube. So I've been a little bit more diligent with how I'm operating my YouTube, but I have some cleanup to do too. I do have some cleanup to do. So I would tell you the way I do it is probably not the way to do it. Someone started a 14-day live challenge. If I knew how to do that, I would. Um, well, I put this here on purpose because we're in the middle of the month. There's clearly 14 days still left in the month. And if you wanted to start, this is a good time. And just be consistent and show up and start to build your community. Hey, Queen JJ. And so being intentional in that way. So I made that my board because I've been using this for the last couple months, but recognizing that this is a good time, especially when you think about, okay, by the time you get to the end of June, what have you learned? You're starting at an interesting time anyway, if you were to get started because of Community Fest. And so you're going to really kind of see ideally how that campaign impacts your life too. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. I wasn't sure if she could get on with only 15 followers. She was on our new tea and book talk. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, sounds like I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not sure why that was able to happen. Maybe because it's a business account. Maybe I'm not sure. Can you explain what happens when you reach 5,000 followers? Um, well, I'm gonna actually direct you to look it up for yourself. So when you are on your profile, click TikTok Studio. On the post side, if you scroll down to tools, I think that's where it's at, more tools. It's a section towards the end, but not quite. If you've gone past the Creator Academy section, that's too far. That's the end of the page. So it's like right in that middle section after monetization. It says benefits. Click the benefits box and you can see the different milestones. It's going to track where you're currently at and what you unlock when you get to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. And so you could look at your benefits yourself. 5,000 is not as much stuff. I mean, I think there's some stuff listed there, but just know that that's where you can check to see what benefits you'll see. Okay. 10,000 a pretty big milestone. 5,000 obviously TikTok shop. If you want unlimited videos and live streams, you can get that maybe a little bit earlier too, but that's typically what's advertised, 5,000 followers. Um, when it comes to also, we were talking in the agency meeting on Sunday yesterday. There's group chats that have some new features where you can add group chats for your super fans. It seems to be 5,000 might be the threshold to get that feature. So there's some things that TikTok will unlock for you and things you can do based on hitting different follower counts. So you definitely want to be in a growth mindset. You always want to think about growing. You know, for me, I'm growing. I've done okay in this first half of the year. I've hit over 25 followers. I'm trying to think, where was I at when I started the year? When I started 2026, I think I was like 15, maybe 15 or so followers, 15K. And 15K, and between January and June, I've gained 5,000 more. That's probably a good estimate. I have to go back and look at the numbers. I'm sorry, 10,000 more. So recognizing that I've grown quite a bit, I have to look. Maybe I'll look and see if I can go back and track that. But growth happens because of that consistency being here. My goal before the year's out, I would love to see if I can get to 50. That would be awesome. I don't know if that's feasible, but I would love to see it. What you think you do, what you do, you become. Okay, there we go, friend. I love it. Would you say because you went live? Oh, 75% of my followers came from live. Wow, Dr. Lisa, you are inspirational. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you for that. Yeah, 75% of my followers came from TikTok live. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, I started in January of 2025 with about 1,600. And so by the end of the year, I think that's fair. I was at 10K for quite some time, 13K, 15. I have to go back and look. I think maybe 15 to 17K before the year ended. That's where I ended my numbers. And since then, I've grown. TikTok, I had a couple of videos that did well. That's why I say you got to post the content. I had some videos that have done well, that's picked up some followers. My live stream has been boosted a little bit from TikTok, so I've had some good views and engagement here as well. Yeah. Usually I'm almost at 6K. Now, Brandon, Brandon is on that stuff, y'all. He is on that growth train, okay? So he is growing quite a bit. Brandon, what was your number when you started in the agency? Because I think he was like 1,000, and he only been in agency like 5 weeks now, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. So, yeah, you grow. Going live. He goes to a lot of lives too, though. What were you saying about best dressed? Best dressed. I was talking about outfit of the day. That's a campaign that we're doing. It's not necessarily best dressed, but it was outfit of the day. And I'm gonna pin my viewer wishes because I was gonna talk about that. Um, and so I wanted to make sure that people in the agency and anybody else who wants to participate are able to participate in the outfit of the day campaign that we're doing. And so it's just a way to kind of rally your community, get people to post content because you got to post the content. I say that all the time. Thank you, Mojo. Appreciate the necklace. Mojo, thank you very much. And so you got to make sure you're posting the content. And so we're going to do it as a campaign under outfit of the day. So use this hashtag here so we can take a look at your content. And then the person with the most views in the agency with the most views combined with, hey friend, how you doing, Flo? Combined with the live stream, and thank you, friend, the live stream and your diamonds that you're getting. So we'll talk about that too. For the month is where you're gonna grow. Thank you very much, Flo. So appreciate you, friend. So just keep that in mind. That's what you want to do for the campaign. So if you guys have not, you said 1,700. Wow, Brandon, that's a lot. You are doing your thing, friend. I love that. I love friend. So keep it up. Keep it up. You said, let's see, I'm gonna say, has income increased with live followers? Um, well, yeah, with the scale live rewards, with you know, with all the things you activate, Service Plus, super fans, TikTok Shop. Yeah, so all that will allow you to grow even more because all of those have monetization to them. I tell you guys, anything that you're doing on this, it's definitely multiple streams of income, but you got to work it. You got to make sure you're doing the things to grow. I do campaigns quite a bit. Campaigns. I've gotten um, last month. I got my first payout. It was like 30,000 diamonds that I got from that campaign. Um, there was another campaign. I think I'm slated to get 7,500 if I do well. It's actually this one here where it's about the fit, pick your fit campaign. So that's a different campaign. And I think it was there for me to do and I click sign up for it. So there's so many different ways you can participate in TikTok and earn. I don't want you guys to think just narrow minded about, oh, I'm just gonna come live and do my one thing and sell my products and that. No, you gotta do the other stuff too. You want to make sure you're expanding and exposing yourself to other opportunities. All right. Shop. I do passive shop, but I probably could do better. TikTok Go, I've just started doing that. I got it on my shop page. I did a Go video over there. I did a couple on this page too. I'm probably going to move more on my shop page to me do the Go content. But just recognize there's so many different ways you can earn. So I don't want you guys to be, narrow-minded about, oh, this is the only thing I'm going to do on TikTok. Um, so yeah, let me just make sure I didn't miss any more comments, you guys. Um, You said you get maybe 5 new followers a day with content. Yes, you definitely got to be on the content side too. Thank you all. I appreciate your pals. Appreciate that. Um, has increased my has income. Yes, so I read that. I said that. As you have said, you have been consistent. I need to do better. Yeah, consistency. My 4 pillars: consistency, engagement, discipline, and patience. There are, and I should say patience first, y'all. I'm just saying we have this thing that things should happen instantly. Everything should happen fast. We see other creators. We're comparing ourselves to what they've done, how they've done things. And at the end of the day, you don't know what their origin story was. You don't know how long they've been here. You don't know what their rise and climb was. And at the same time, your situation and their situation are totally different. You might be someone who's still working a 9 to 5. They maybe somebody like me, like this is their 9 to 5, and just recognizing that all that plays into how you're going to be able to pour into this and do what you need to do. But you could still do it. You just have to be patient about the process. Patient with yourself. There's a learning curve here. Okay. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. And so, if you're saying, okay, you know what, I'm gonna give myself 30 days, that's not enough time. Oh, I'm gonna give myself 6 months. I'm gonna tell you that ain't enough time. Okay. I'm a year and a half and I feel like I'm just now getting my stride. There was a lot that happened last year where I had a nice little climb and then I had a nice little fall. And I feel like I'm slowly digging myself out of that. And so it takes time. I don't want you guys to come here and like, oh, well, this is what I'm gonna do and this is how it's gonna look. No, but you gotta commit yourself to the process. Commit yourself to the process. I definitely do want to start going live this week. I'm promising myself you all pray for me, okay? um, I apologize. Can you go over how to customize your live chat badge? It's under the fan club. So again, when you're on your profile and you're gonna click TikTok Studio on your profile page, you'll see post, you'll see live, come over to the live side, scroll down to tools and resources, and within tools and resources, you'll see fan club. Click the fan club, it's under the fan club zone. That's where you'll see where you can customize your room. You'll give the room its name. You'll also create the badge. That's the Lisa badge you see next to people's name. That's where all that is. Uh, Thank you all for being here. Let's see. I think I caught up on a lot of comments. I needed to hear that, Dr. Lisa. Patience is virtue. That is so true. That's it. That's it. Okay, see you later. Going to cook dinner. Thanks for your tips and info. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate it. How do you collect votes for the campaign? By doing the fan club list, the list of items in the fan club. If you click the Daily Heart Me, Claudia, once you click the Daily Heart Me, scroll down to the bottom, you'll see Community Fest 2025. Click the Community Fest. Now you're in the viewer screen. That's how you collect votes. Viewers collect votes, live hosts collect points. So I collected some votes. You have to do these tasks here, these challenges. Do a video, create a highlight. That'll get you some points. I'm sorry, you guys, this is glaring. But yeah, so you get 100 points for doing 2 videos, 100 each. Do a highlight video, you get 50 points for that. If you invite more people, you get 30 points. And review the FEST guidelines, that tactics video. And then here, this is one of the things that people have been overlooking. You can come into someone's room. You got to do 300 people. If you can do up to 300 people. You tap the creator to show your support. So I've been telling people to make sure they do that. If you haven't done that for my room, this is a great time to do it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the taps for support. But yeah, so that's how you would do it. Um, so let me know if there's any other questions, friends. I'm checking on the other questions. Thank you all. You guys, we went into a rapid fire of questions. Um, what is the Go content? What is TikTok Go? Oh, TikTok Go. TikTok Go is not super new, but it has enhanced. Maybe that's the best way to say it. It is enhancing. It's the newer program on TikTok. I want to say it started last fall, so I don't think it's been a year yet. So essentially, it's where you would do content creation. So it's on the content side, it's not on the live side, but you're going to do content creation where you are posting content of hotels. Like if you are a travel type creator, someone that is into hospitality, travel industry, that type of stuff. Maybe you're a creator that's going to different places and exploring and stuff. And so it allows you to do content based on different hotels and places to stay, as well as activities, things to do around a city. And so people come here. So the notion is TikTok is trying to be a place where it is, I'm a travel agent. Oh yeah, you need to be doing TikTok Go. Do you have it? Let me know if you don't have it. You should have it. And if you don't have it, I'll give you the cheat code to get it. I'll talk about it if you guys want to know real quick. Because I got it pretty quickly on my other account. I'm just gonna say that. So I have it, but I don't know what to do. Oh, they have a Discord. And they had a webinar that they just did. I went to the meeting last Friday. It was good. It was helpful. I shouldn't say good. It was helpful. Please do. You said please do. Lady B said please do. Okay. So TikTok Go, do things around town. I live in obviously a big tourist city, tourist state. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. How you doing, friend? I live in a tourist state, Florida and city, Orlando. So a lot going on here. So for me, it's kind of like, hey, you know what? I've done stuff all the time. I'm doing stuff all the time. So I might as well do stuff. And so here, I'll show you guys. I just did a video. I did this last night because I was like, oh, I need to do a video. And I've done 2 videos on this page too. But I'll show you the one I did on my shop page because I got it. So I'm going to talk about how I got it. Okay. So these last 3 videos are TikTok Go videos or related to. The first 2 are not in the program. This last one is. Um, no, I don't, friend, but I don't want to be distracted. Let me know if you meant something. For real, for real. So, um, so here's what happens when you do a video. After you post a video, this is our hotel room at the retreat for the agency. So I replicated that video. I didn't do the same thing. I'm just playing music, and I did this video. Hold on, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Pressing the wrong buttons. Trying to turn. So there. Um, so just music playing, and at the end of the video, because I tagged the hotel venue, okay? Because I tagged the hotel venue, it allowed me to then do a review at the end of that video. So when I posted the video and I came back to look at my video, I always go back and look at my videos. It had the 5-star message that, do you want to give a rating to this hotel? And I did. I clicked that 5-star. Now, one time it went away pretty quickly. I was like, oh, I missed it. Well, if you click the location, it takes you here. And if you go through it, hold on 1 second. If it takes you here, and if you go through it, it allows you to give a review. I've already given a review. So it's making me do another review. But I've already given a review once. I'm gonna leave. Okay? So that's where you can give a review. If you give reviews, I'm so glad I caught you live now. Oh, wait a minute, nothing else I said helped. You're like, this right here is what I came for. But look here, so once you give that review, it's now saying you are a person that are giving reviews, giving feedback. Just got here. Okay, okay. So it's seeing that. I tell you, everything you do on this app is taking note. All right. I got a call. Take care, friends. All right, friend. Yes, I've experienced that in regards to giving a review, Dr. Lisa. Yes. So once you give that message, that review, and do the review, do a whole thing, add a couple screenshots or photos and stuff, do the review so you can get those I forgot what they name. Let me see. What do they call it? It's the XP points. It's like your your experience points. So let me click. Uh-oh, so I can see it. Yeah, so it's like your experience points. They call them XP points. And so essentially you're giving your review. So you're going to do that. And so in this case, I did it for 2 videos on this account. This is the shop page. I did it for 2 videos. And then next thing I know, I came back last night. So I did this video. These videos happened like in the last couple days. So the Marriott video was 4 days ago. The Chewy's video, that's when we went to a restaurant for the retreat, was also, did I do them both in the same day? I might have. I think I did stay up and do 2 videos real quick. So they were 4 days ago. And yesterday I went into my inbox and I had, you're eligible for TikTok Go after 2 videos and 2 different reviews I've done. Okay. You even get updates as to how your reviews help others. Yes. Yep. And so it asked me in the inbox to do another join TikTok Go. So I just did this video. And this is another video where I'm just playing music. It's like a voiceover. And you guys saw where I showed myself for a second. There I am. But you don't see my son. You can't do kids, even though I'm at Legoland. And I did this video where I tagged Legoland in it. And so this is a TikTok Go video. And so again, experiences in hotels. Okay. Experiences in hotels. And so I tagged him in it. Now I heard them say that at the for the Discord. So once you get into TikTok Go, it'll send you a welcome to TikTok Go message and stuff. You can scroll down to join their Discord. So you want to join the Discord. All right. And in the Discord, it seems like they're doing a lot of tips and strategies and trainings. They did a beginner training. I haven't gone back into the Discord this week, so I need to go back and take a look and see if there's any updates in it. But I just been trying to do the content a little bit more. My main page, I did my first video and it didn't get approved. And so what it said is that um it wasn't human interaction. So I did the music. I didn't show myself. Although I did have a picture where you saw my hand and I opened up a door. And so I think because of that, I submitted appealed. I appealed it and they approved it. Okay. So just keep in mind, that's why this video, I made sure I at least showed a little bit of myself in the video. And so just keep that in mind. That's something to be aware of, that they want to make sure you're not doing at the webinar that they talked about. They don't like AI content. TikTok is trying to get away from that in terms of it being for products and for brands and stuff. You can't do AI generated content. I've been avoiding that Discord invite, and but I've joined because you've vetted it. Okay, yeah, definitely do it. It was helpful. And then, like I said, they do webinars and stuff, and so I went to the first webinar they did. It was helpful. Like I said, it. I remember them saying no kids, and and like I said, I got that violation on the first video because I didn't show, I guess, enough of myself. I wasn't using my voice, so as you can tell, in none of these videos so far, I haven't done a voiceover. I was like, I ain't got time for a voiceover. So I've been using the music and doing auto cut type clips so far. I think I'm gonna have to do a voiceover at some point. But they now have the script writer similar to TikTok Shop where you could click that and it will generate a script. And I've just been tweaking those and adding that to my descriptions so I can talk about, the hotels and the attractions and stuff, and just using that to create the video I posted. So, so we'll see. We'll see how things go. This Legoland one, I don't know if it's gotten approved. I have to go back and look under TikTok Go and see if it's approved, but I don't know if it's I don't think it's a problem. Let me know if there's any questions, you all. I'm gonna get off shortly. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. 14-day challenge, definitely get at it if you're interested in it. It is time to go live. If you're interested in the agency, I am a Creator Network agency. I should have talked about that way earlier when we had more people in the room. But essentially, I go live twice a day. I help creators go live. We have weekly meetings on Sundays. I do one-on-ones with creators in the agency. We have a school community. We also have group chats here on TikTok, and for you to post your content, as well as making sure that you are sharing your live stream. And we have a great community of supporters. Mrs. Treetop, how you doing, friend? We have a great community of supporters. So I think this is a great community. I tell people you got to make sure you're a supporter if you're looking to get support. So all that plays into how you're going to grow and be successful. All right. So just keep going live. Make sure you can go live. Make sure you are going live. You have to be a live host to join the agency. That's the other thing. Hey, friend, you said I'm good. Welcome to the room. When you say join the 14-day challenge, is this the community thing or ourselves to do it? Challenging yourselves to do it. Yeah, I mean, many people in the community who started, they're trying to do it, but it's just challenging yourself. I just put it out there because I know we're at the middle of the month. So if you're in the middle of the month and you have this opportunity, think about what you're trying to do for the next 14 days. Okay? Hey, friends. Yeah, think about what you could accomplish over the next 14 days. All right. So let me know if there's any other questions. If you are interested in the agency, I will bring my page back. Oh no, I should have gotten here sooner. I don't know what happens when you go live 14 days. I did a quick little run through of it. You're gonna get more confidence. You will definitely, I'd say, day one is not going to be like day 14. You're going to grow. You're going to feel more comfortable and confident with going live. You're going to learn a lot. There's a learning curve. You get better at it. You're going to be more knowledgeable, when it comes to all the features, and not all the features, but many of the features, and how to engage your audience, how to make sure you are building community. You are going to build community. You'll have more followers. You're going to monetize. You'll earn something from that engagement that you're going to do. So, yeah, all those things will happen. It's the beginning. Thank you, friend. You're welcome. It's the beginning. I tell people that all the time. It's the beginning stages. In order for it to continue to grow, you got to continue to be, present. You got to make sure you are not overthinking it, making sure you're being patient with yourself. You're being disciplined. You're being consistent, and you are doing the back end engagement too. All right. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you all. YouTube, I'll talk about more next time around. I didn't talk about as much of YouTube, my YouTube journey. It's like I said, it's probably a lot of lessons learned, and I have a couple quick, I shouldn't say quick, but I have a couple tips that I've done along the way to help me build. But again, I've been doing this for this format this whole time on YouTube also. And so for me, it's not necessarily the right approach. It's an approach. And so just recognizing if you're someone who's looking for a fast track and all the things that people promote and talk about, then I would say you would just need to continue to do your research on YouTube to figure out how people have fast tracked it and if that's something you could do. I think everybody's method always has pros and cons to it. So you have to figure out what works for you. Today I learned to be patient, disciplined, engaging, and consistent. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome. I love that. Thank you for saying that. I love when I catch you twice in a day. Did you really, Jess? I appreciate that, friend. How is everything going for you? I love it. Let's see. Anybody else who is going live? Let's get some live hosts in the chat. Let's see who is going live. We want to make sure we are supporting your live journeys too. So if you are going live, put it in the chat, friends. Um, let's see what time, what topic. What topic, what time and time zone you're going live. So put that in the chat. Let's see. So we can see who's going live. Good, good. Love that. Um, I've got to figure out what to do because I have my grandson now, and life schedule is difficult. Yeah. You would have to decide, like, you're an evening live though. So is it bedtime for him? You said me, Lady B, what's your topic, time, and time zone? You said, Jess, you said I go live 6:30 a.m. Arizona time. Honest conversations about cancer. All right, Ren. That's awesome. Yeah. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is Roots to Reach Digital at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. Awesome. All things Zaza, 7 p.m. Cruising 101 at 7 p.m. Eastern. And so 7 p.m. Eastern, Cruising 101. All right. I love it. Yeah. Zaza, you said you have it. Definitely join the Discord for TikTok Go. And then obviously, continue to post the content. I'm like I said, I'm moving my TikTok Go content. I'm gonna see if I keep it on the Dr. Lisa. I might do it on occasion, just to kind of shift things up in my content creation. But I'm probably gonna try to post more on my shop page over there, and I need to do more shoppable content too. That's where I'm probably gonna spend some time and effort. I want to go live this week, but I'm still nervous. You got this. What's the nerves about? Definitely visit L. L, what time are you going live next time? What's your next live schedule? I don't know if you're still in the room. I will definitely do Discord. Yes, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big in general, I'm not a big Discord fan. I feel like it's so clunky and hard to follow and flow with it. But but I think it is a good learning in terms of going to their webinars and just kind of hearing some of the ways that program operates. They do have agencies too. They are based on commission, like TikTok Shop. So the only agencies that are not based on commission is TikTok Creator Network programs so far. Those are the ones that I've heard that are not based on commission or anything like that. So I would say be mindful what you're doing if you do that program. I need to do more TikTok shop. Yep. Yep. Yeah, like I said, I want to get back over there doing it more too, posting more shoppable content and shoppable videos and lives. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do lives. I think I'm gonna stick to what I'm doing here, but definitely doing more content. Yes, I'm nervous too, judgment, non-judgment, but I might feel rejected, might feel welcome to. What are you talking about for the live? Do you like school or other platforms? I do. I have a school, SKOOL. Yeah, so I have school. I like it. I need to leverage it more. We use it for the agency. And I know what I would like to see happen, and I just need to find the time to sit down and do it, um, is create other tiers for other membership tiers for people who are not in the agency, and so people can get additional levels of support and access. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, and I don't have the time and capacity to be there, so I got to figure out my setup so that I'm able to give some time, but I'm not able to have I don't have to give as much time. So I had to figure that out. But school is good. I like school the most. Yeah. It's a little clunky in terms of knowing using it. So there's some clunky pieces about it, but it's good. I think it's an easier user experience. I think for the person who's creating, it could be a little smoother. Maybe that's it. So hello, I agree with your opinion on Discord. Yes, yes. Do you like okay, yeah. So um yeah, I was saying I like school. Yeah. So I'm tired about running around with him all day. By the time my regular life would be, you need to go to bed. I got you, friend. Yikes. Yeah. I can't stand school. I prefer Discord. Really? Yeah. School is just from a user experience, it's more organized. From a live host experience, it's more organized than Discord. If you need a virtual assistant, let me know. Let's talk offline. Let's talk offline. Let's talk, friend. Um, what is your what does your agency do? It's a creator network agency for TikTok live hosts. Um, and so supporting live hosts through training, monetization strategies, as well as um, protection if you're gonna get in trouble with TikTok for your live stream. Like if you're gonna get in violation or banned, I can support in that way. We do campaigns. We meet weekly on Zoom, so we have off-platform conversations. We do one-on-ones. I have the school community where you can get more resources, more guidance. So yeah, all that is available to you. So yeah, um, thank you, friend. Why you have to pay for TikTok Go? TikTok Go agency, I was referring to. They do a commission base similar to TikTok Shop. Yeah, they're commission based. And so when you get sales or when you get a commission, you pay them. So TikTok Shop is similar. Does agency have experience with card readers? I do actually. I have a couple of different readers in my agency. So I was like, maybe I'm drawing in the readers. Yeah, we do actually have some readers in the agency. The intuitives. Why did you ask that? What's your question? Our agency still rewarding the live hosts? Our agency still it so campaigns is the way we do it. And that's the rewards for live hosts that are participating in getting on the top of the leaderboard. But ultimately, it's going to be up to how you do in your live room. And so my agency in particular, I have a lot of new live hosts that are looking to grow and build. We have a lot of people who don't necessarily battle and participate in that part of TikTok. Obviously TikTok wants that to happen quite a bit. And so we're still trying to work through how do we get people to think about some of the other ways to benefit from TikTok through TikTok campaigns, obviously Service Plus, you know, um, doing the what do you call it? Super fans and obviously the gifting and stuff through live streams and gift galleries and stuff. So if you want your TikTok to get more people, why we have to pay? Um, you're saying, thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you for helping me reach that goal. Um, you're saying for the agency, for the shop agencies and TikTok Go, is that what you meant? Like, why do you pay? Because of the training and resources. TikTok doesn't have it through the way they do the Creator Network program. TikTok gets a percentage of your gifting that happens in a live stream. So the Creator Network program, TikTok takes their percentage and they pay agencies to support the growth and development of live host. So That's why. You said no. What do you mean by no? What was your question then? Thank you so much, friend. Those who are coming in, appreciate you, D Square. Welcome to the room. I have great natural growth from the lives, but want to expand. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, Mocha Lovely. Um, so yeah, so we'll talk about ways you can expand. I think I tell people all the time, you don't know what you don't know. And so you have to decide what's best for you in terms of how you're looking to grow on the platform. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you. Those who are joining, appreciate you, friend. Let me know if you have any questions. ESPN, definitely make sure you are engaging, friend. We are not a grow room, so make sure you are engaging with other people. Um, and so we talk about how to engage properly. So let me know if you have questions too. Hello. Let me know if there's any other questions. If you are interested in the agency, let me put my agency page in the chat and you can apply. I'm interested in joining the agency. Look at your friend. Well, here, that was perfect timing. That is the agencies page. If you want to go over there, you can go there on the videos, not the Community Fest videos, because I just posted those within the live. So my agency link is not on those videos. But any of the earlier videos, the last 5 videos, you'll be able to see the agency link. And you can apply directly by clicking a video. Or you can go into my bio on that page, my stand store. The agency page is the first, agency link is the first page, the first post in my stand store. Um, and so you said, please tell me about your agency. Here's the deal about the agency. I tell people all the time, if you're joining a Creator Network agency, you got to make sure you're a live host. So you got to be going live, and you have to have a commitment to go live at least 5 days. I'm sorry, 4 days out the month for over an hour each. What do you get with the agency? You get training, you get support, guidance, monetization strategy. I'll also help you with staying in compliance with TikTok so that you don't get in trouble and get your account taken. If you get a violation or ban, I can submit an inquiry on your behalf to get your account back up and running again. So that's why you have agencies. Agencies are also there to help you understand the right and wrong ways to engage on TikTok. So if there's something you're doing or saying, you can come to me. Obviously, I come live twice a day. You can ask me questions. If I see it, because I have a backstage platform, I'll message you and say, hey, you might want to change something about what you're doing in your live stream. Um, Everything is a suggestion and it's up to you to listen. And if you choose not to, it's up to you as well to manage your live stream. So when everything's said and done, I am not doing your live for you. I can't do your live for you. It's going to be up to you to do your live and grow and just make sure you're integrating some of the tips and strategies. I created a live strategy guide for my creators. It's on our school community platform, so they can go there and look at it and read through it. And then hopefully you follow it. It's one of those things where if you are very regimented and disciplined about how you approach your live, you should see growth. You should see more engagement, and I talk about things here so that you all can grow. We do campaigns. That's the main way creators are able to earn a lot of the agencies. That's the method we take. Um, and it's making sure that you're also growing as a live host. So you want to be, you have to have a growth mindset. If you are here, that's awesome. I've been looking for you. Oh, you're so sweet. What I tell people is that if you are looking to just win on TikTok, by selling your courses, selling your service, selling your products, and you're not thinking about TikTok, because this is a TikTok economy, you're missing a big picture here. And so you would have to shift your thinking about how you do your live, because it has to be also where TikTok is seeing the value in your live stream too. People are coming in, they're tapping your screen, they're sharing it out, they're commenting, they're gifting. That gifting engagement is part of that engagement too. And so I try to teach live hosts to understand what you're doing in your live stream is also building community. That's what this whole thing about Community Fest is all about. And so you want to make sure that you are constantly putting that at the forefront, that there's a bigger growth picture here, because TikTok wants to keep people here, keep them engaging, because they value and appreciate that too. And you got to make sure you're thinking about ways that you can kind of continue to grow your community too. All right. So so that's a big piece of it. We talk about that here. We make sure that you're thinking about strategically how you can grow. how you can get more engagement in your room, how do you apply different techniques and tactics to make sure your community is also benefiting from what you offer, but they're also doing some of that engagement that's necessary. All right. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'm happy to you can message me. Happy to answer questions. I do one-on-one consultations. I also um, will message you in the inbox with the agency link if you just want me to send it to you directly, the agency page, as well as if you're looking for additional services, you can click the Service Plus. The Service Plus is right here as well. Okay. And that is it, friends. Let me know if there's other questions. I'm gonna get off shortly. I've been at this at 2 hours and 10 minutes. I like the school link. You know what? The school link I have not opened as of yet to non-agency people. So far it's only the agency folks that have access to school. I'm trying to think through my strategy. Like I said, I need to probably create a different module for non-agency folks so that we can so that people can get different access. Name on YouTube, same here. Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. My handle is Launch Your Income. Launch Your Income is the handle. Same way as here. Okay, welcome. So I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, there's a couple things I need to kind of work through the mechanics of what it looks like so I can also make sure I'm still in compliance from an agency perspective. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Any other questions? Let me know if there's any last minute questions, friends. I'm gonna get off. Almost at oh, I am. Look at there. Thank you so much. Oh, look at there. Thank you guys. Go ahead and claim your points. Claim your points up here if you don't mind. And if you have not tapped to support the creator under the Community Fest, click up here, scroll down, tap to support the creator. Dr. Lisa, thank you ever so much for teaching us. You are so welcome, friend. Margot, thank you so much. I appreciate the populars. If you guys have any other questions, feel free, like I said, to message me. I'm happy to answer questions in the inbox. Dula, how you doing, friend? Dula Shelley. Thank you so much, Holly Q. We teared up. Thanks for that. I appreciate the support. You can do the creator stuff while we're not on the live. You can do the creator stuff while we're not. Yes, you can go to the campaign. That's what I do as well because I get off my live and then I go do the videos and stuff. So I'm going to do that today. But yeah, go to the campaign, do the creator stuff. You could do the video content, sharing out the campaign itself. Your viewers can't get to the viewer daily heart me stuff unless they're in a live. So you guys can't see that part if you're not live. Okay. So that is all from the live host perspective. I mean, from the viewer, once you're in the live, you get access to the heart me and stuff. Uh, when you are the live host, you can get to the campaign and do your things for a live host. The campaign, the community fest stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So only at the campaign page as a live host, from the live host perspective. You will not see the things under the Daily Heart Me that are for your viewers to do. You have to be live to get to that. Yeah. So you have to, and you got to do it while you're live. Those things are things that you do as a viewer while you're in someone's live. Gotta run. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. All right, my dear friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Yes, I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I do my live daily. I'm going to try to be a little earlier because I was super duper late today. I don't know what was happening, but my schedule was just not working for me. So I was late for the 10 o'clock and the 4 o'clock. So I'll try to be a little bit more on time. I do start at least 15 minutes later because I go on YouTube first. So I always kind of spend some time over there and then I come over here. But again, I'm going to try to be better on my schedule so I can kind of get some stuff done. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, the stickers. and all the other engagements. So welcome to the room. Thank you for being here as well, friend. And great live today. Oh, I loved your lighting and stuff. Everything about your live just was so vibrant. So it was good. It was really good. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. I tell you guys all the time, remember, practice makes progress. We are not trying to be perfect. All right. Yay, we made it. Yes. We are not trying to be perfect. We are simply just trying to go live and build a community. All right. So I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. Let's see. Take care, friends. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. We got a nice amount of people in the room. So I will be back tomorrow. Um, I'm happy to answer any questions. So thank you all for coming through and